All right, we have a super interesting story. Two of the biggest players in the world of NFTs they at the same time of doing a sellout from Larva Labs to the Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Yuga Labs.
Yuga.
Labs.
There you go, Yuga Labs. At the same time, they have a contest that few people won. So we're gonna look at this. There's a pig. That's a great NFT right there. Actually,
it's amoeba. They're actually worth quite a bit of money. Actually,
yeah.
And
So
3 people cracked the code, right?
three people, 3 lucky. These are the golden tickets. You're gonna go to Willy Wonka's factory here.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Before we get into that, make sure you like and subscribe and comment any questions that you have that you are curious about this article or about what we're talking about.
Yeah, thanks for that, man. Thanks for throwing that in. I was just jumping in with 2 feet. But I find this really interesting. I think it's cool, the whole process and how they had them. I mean, if you read the article of how they had to put it together and all of the numbers on the CryptoPunks or whatever, it was really cool how they figured out the private key of that wallet.
See, that's what it looks like. They just hid that Easter egg, that private wallet, and they had to find the password for it, right?
So now with the Yuga Labs acquiring them, I originally thought, well, why did you do this and then right after that do that? But it sounds like maybe this was their last play. Yeah, almost.
Might have been. They might have developed that a while back. I'm not sure when they first started.
Hey, let's do this fun thing, get some churn going, and who knows? Maybe it helped boost their. Nobody knows what they paid for them, right? Nobody knows.
Well, I'm not sure. I didn't do the research.
And we, to be fair, so we made the effort to post a video. We recorded it twice, and both times we had technical problems, so we never posted that video.
They were good, man.
We nailed it.
We nailed it.
But we got one thing wrong in that video, which was, hey, Larva Labs didn't do anything with their NFTs. There wasn't
there wasn't any utility.
But there was some utility, not a lot, but some, and this is one of those by example, and so we get to correct the record before we ever said anything incorrect.
And it was this is super cool. I mean, it was super geeky, and the guys that cracked it were developers, of course, because they're the geeky guys that can do that. But I wish there was more of this kind of fun, secrety, coolio stuff.
There is.
I mean, so even how they found those.
Elio Trades, he's a YouTuber. He does a lot of that stuff. He's doing it for his upcoming project Imposters, which is actually a video game with Animoca Brands, so I'm hoping it's going to be a cool one. But he did it with Neo Tokyo, and those are worth quite a bit of Ethereum as well.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
So I'm just looking at this tweet here from Andrew Bader, and it says, the night of the reveal, March 5th, Iceman in the Proof Collective chat room posted this. So this is that cryptic message image.
Yeah.
So weird. I don't understand it.
It says that these L's at the top are supposed to be reminiscent of Larva Labs, so that gave them the whole point. But if you look at those, they said they're upside down and right side up L's, and that totally should have let you know that it was Larva Labs, because I'm like, looking at that, man, you got to really be some kind of geek to go there.
Yeah, I mean, if you followed the project for a long time, which there are people who have been in it since the beginning of that, they've followed the Larva Labs project, the CryptoPunks project for a long time, and they
are that kind of geek.
Yeah, there used to be like 500 NFT traders, and they would all just trade amongst themselves and have fun, and they all kind of knew each other, and maybe some more people would get onboarded. But so I'm guessing those guys have been here for a while and learned all their hidden secrets.
You think Yuga Labs is going to do some fun stuff like that? Is it going to be more, I don't know, integrated? I mean, cool parties are cool and stuff like that, but we've got to be more creative with their utilities, don't we? I mean,
yes. So I got something on that because Yuga Labs, they've got the Bored Apes, and they didn't talk about doing anything with the CryptoPunks, but they did recently release a video showing the Bored Apes and CryptoPunks and a few other NFTs like riding in a spaceship together, and it alluded to the fact of the game that they're creating. And so, yeah, some sort of a metaverse, and they are doing land plots for, I know, Bored Ape holders. And so that might play into a bigger ecosystem if the CryptoPunks can be used in the game or whatever's going to happen there.
Interesting.
Cool. Yeah, it took 3 nerds to work this out independently, as my understanding. They each figured it out.
Oh, they all figured it out themselves?
I mean, I could be wrong on that. I'd love, let me know in the comments if you know the correct answer. Maybe you earned a pig. But really cool. I think it's fun that they incorporate these kinds of scavenger hunts. It makes I don't know. This is why I think Bitcoin is a cool, notable thing. But NFTs are actually fun, or they can be really
there's
fun.
a lot more engagement here.
Yeah.
That pig is worth, it said, over 10 ETH. So that's a pretty cool find,
Yeah, I was just
man.
looking up what the me bits are worth. So the floor price is 5.85, but that pig might be more rare, so it could be worth 8 Ethereum, or 10 Ethereum.
Well, it says down below at the bottom of this article exactly what they're going for. Yeah, 10 ETH, 10.01 ETH, 25
That's the beautiful thing about NFTs. I love NFTs because you can get stuff like this, $25,000 there. The Bored Apes just released their ape coin, and if you held one of their Bored Apes, I heard somebody saying that they got $180,000 worth of ape coin airdropped to them.
Oh,
it's like, that is just bananas. That's just
Holy
insane.
cow. So my $1,000 of ape coin that I bought is like nothing.
Well, I think that's why the ape coin dropped a lot, because I mean, if you see 180,000 pulling up in your wallet, you're like, well, I'm gonna sell at least, I don't know, 50,000 of this. Give me by for the next year. I don't have to freaking work. I can quit if I want.
This is such a strange space we're in. It's so fun. I totally love, guys. NFTs are it's just a neat space. And we're just kind of we're into it. We're loving it. NFT GUI's just here. We love the stickiness of the NFT world, and that's why we're NFT GUI.
And this, it really makes me wonder too how many Easter eggs are out there. I'm sure there are more. Clues out there that have been yet to be discovered.
They're so fun, man. And that's one thing is my brother, he did the Neo Tokyo thing that I was talking about that LEO Trade set up. And at one point, everything that he got was worth $200,000 because of all that stuff. And I led him to the water. I didn't get lucky enough to get one because it was kind of like first come, first serve type of thing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there on time. I was kind of upset. But, I mean, is
he still holding on to it?
Yeah, he's set up. And now he's got a whole network of people within that community that are building in the Web3 space.
Yeah, that's the cool part, and that's the legitimacy of NFTs that's not going to go away. We're going to get more and more of that. It isn't just about hurrying up and buying something and selling it really quickly. That is not the future as much as getting in spaces and connecting with people and holding on to stuff, watching the values go up, dibble dabble, do this and that. It's exciting. Absolutely. I'm excited to see the future.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap it up here. Let us know what you think about it. If, I don't know, something like this, have you looked for it? Did you see this and try to solve it and fail hard? I failed because I wasn't even there. I had
didn't know that those were upside down L's had to do with Yuga Labs.
I would have thought it was some kind of optical illusion. But let us know in the comments below. We appreciate you for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.